Yeah, it should.
All
I
right, it
forget it.
started. Right. So as I mentioned, developing ideas, you try to get one picture from one of your existing models that you haven't identified or a new one, that's up to you. And step one, you try to identify all the parts in that photo. Step two, you identify the materials as close as possible. So I've identified there's one part which is made out of acrylic, so I've called this part A. There's another part B. So A, I can assume it's acrylic. Part B is, we're going to call it the wooden base. And there's a third section here, I'm going to call it C, which is the electronics. Okay, or we don't really see it, but inside of the wooden base, there's some electronic features, and this is where the LED light will be. So how do I develop this? So in this case, my discovery is electricity, so the discovery of electricity. And I want to adapt this to my research topic. So I'm going to focus on part A in this case, which is the acrylic. You can draw the original shape, so a little like whale on it. And let's say the first alteration we can do might keep it rectangle. And instead of the whale, we're going to have maybe like a little thunder or lightning. We can do that again. We recreate the base. We're not focusing on the base right now. We're just focusing on the acrylic, the top base, the top section of the product. So an alternative could be that the actual acrylic is cut out into this thunder shape. And a fourth one could be, let's say,
It can be a bulb, kind of. I don't know.
yeah, I'm sticking with lightnings for now, but yeah, it could be anything. It could be a bulb, but the bulb is a bit confusing. It could be invention of the bulb or invention of the electricity.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit hard to draw with this pencil here.
Is that a lightning strike thing?
Yeah, it's a lightning strike thing. Not the best, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just showing like a quick process of how to think of different possible ideas within one page. Okay, we're not looking too much at the technical aspect. You've seen this is a front view. We're just visually looking at how it might look. So this is part A, the acrylic bit. Let's focus on part B, right? The base. We can stick to 2D drawing, that's fine. So the original one is a very rectangular base and it has a top section. We could go for maybe a circular base, or we could go, or is this a bit too big? Circular base, or we could go for a more rounded base. Eventually we're going to have our slot in there for our acrylic to come in. Or we could go for something maybe that takes up the base and the top section all together. Okay, and the light is actually shining through only this bit here. Okay, so this is how you this is how we, well, I and most of the colleagues, we process. So you can imagine this will already fill up one page. You can go for a second page. You can go for a third page. And within one page, you're already maybe getting one or two different ideas. And it doesn't have to be one idea per page. On one page, you can have one or two ideas. That's fine also. So this was for A, the acrylic. We did B, the wooden base. And now, how about C, the acrylic, the electronic circuit? I'm going to erase this. So let's think about how this acrylic is inside. To do this, we have to really understand how the first one, the original drawing we have, is inside. Okay, we know the cable comes somewhere here. And at some point inside, I've shown you the LED, right? The LED strips that you might be using, or if you're using another one, that's fine too.
Will you supply us with the LED strips? Sorry, I can't remember.
Yeah, we're giving you the LED strips. If you want
Okay.
another type of LED strips, you can get your own too, but we'll give you
Okay.
unfortunately, I don't have a picture right now. Maybe I'll send it to you slightly or later on.
Okay.
Hopefully by next week, we'll be back to school.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so there's the slot where our acrylic has to come in. I'm going to change colors. So that's our acrylic has to come in. It has to go all the way down and be very close to the LED light, so that when it comes out, all the light bounces inside this LED, inside the acrylic, and it illuminates our shape or design that we've made on it. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just like a brief introduction. My drawing is not the best. Hopefully with a pencil and paper, you'll be able to get it done. So a mix of 2D, 3D, oblique, a little bit of technical drawing of what's happening inside your shape. Okay, so based
But
from,
yeah,
yeah,
but like for each like in the criteria A, we chose like 3 existing models. So like do we need to do like the same thing for like the other 3?
yes, 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 yes. So
Okay.
this will be part of one idea, but from this first page, I'm gonna put this back on, sorry. So from this first page, you already kind of have like 2 or 3 ideas that you can explore. Okay, I could be exploring this type of drawing. So only this inside bit is acrylic and everything else is a frame. It will be a circle base. It all depends on the initial idea or inspiration drawing that you're going with.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, so
Oh,
so we don't need,
yes.
do we always need to use a product we looked at, or is it
No,
also
no, no,
okay
no.
if we just
No, you can start from scratch also, but maybe one of them try to do it and see how what path it brings you to,
oh,
and that's up to you. But you have to like
can we
repeat
also,
this process 3 times.
yeah, can we also like if we don't have really good examples we looked at with that all use different materials, can we find like a picture on the internet?
For an existing model,
Yeah. Okay,
uh,
no, never
yeah,
mind.
that's that picture that I've shared. There is a picture from the internet. So you can pick it from your existing models from criteria A, or it's a new picture also, that's fine. No problem.
But is
That
it all due to there?
No, nothing is due today, Krish. Come
So
on.
Can we use the same picture as you?
Yeah, if you find it. No, I'll show it to you if you want. So if you look back at the design cycle, I have it shared right now. So we had a look at the specification, right? And I'll share the slides with you in a second. And we also looked at developing design ideas, okay? We focus on the work developed right now, because it's not just like the one idea, we draw the one picture and we're done. We actually have to develop, think about different parts, shapes, and how they all work together. Okay, so 3 of those pages, so 3 different ideas developed, and then we'll look at presenting the chosen design and developing in other classes. Right, so quelle heure il est? Il est 1 heure. Okay, so let me give you your slide.
Sir, please can you also send a screenshot of your screen, because I didn't see anything the whole time.
Of the sketching?
Yeah, of what you just
Sure, I'll send it, yeah.
Thank you.
Dana, I took a screenshot of it and I put it on Hangouts group chat.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, so are we also still going to do the specifications? Because we didn't...
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so your slides, your summative slides, it'll be under the title summative, and you'll see criteria B, summative, bright moment slide. You'll each get a copy. I'm going to open it right now, and we'll just go through the first 2 or 3 slides together. Do we see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so bright moments, criteria B, a little explanation of what we're going to be doing with the MYP design cycle. So the slide 4 and 5 is the specifications. You'll see the table, the way it's set up. You have your criteria. Remember Access FM. So this is the A, this is the C, E, S, and F, and M. Okay. So the first one is an example. I'm going to highlight this in yellow. You'll have to delete this and do it again. And you give us the brief specification of what you want your product to be. Then you have to justify. Basically, it's saying us why do you want it this way. So for example, if we go to size, if you say my product needs to be 25 centimeters width maximum. On the right, you'll mention this is because the table available is of, I don't know, 50 centimeters. So you want to make sure your product fits nicely around it and there's enough space around. Okay, so you explain. On the right, you justify why you've took this decision. Any questions?
No.
All right, so that's the 2 slides for specification. Then idea 1, 2, and 3. This is the developing ideas, which I've just explained. There's a little bit of explanation on the left. And those who missed it also, Mr. Jan created an actual video of very similar to what I've just explained. And he did it with pen and paper, so the sketching and rendering is slightly better. So who missed the explanation? Who was it? Was it Peyton?
It was Dana.
Yeah, okay. So you can have a look at those videos also. It's very similar to what I explained. He's using another example. Maybe this will help you for your specific product.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, there's 3 links here, part 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, that's it. So I'll let you guys go. Before you go, there's task 4. Well, I mean, before you leave, before you finish, so we finish at 1:15. Send me a little screenshot of what you've done from now to 1:15. So you have 25 minutes. Either you've started the specification or you've started sketching already. That's up to you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's cool.
you.
It's on
Okay,
classroom.
thanks for that.
So I have
Alright,
a question. not
Yeah, go
related-
on.
It's related to Duke. Do we have Duke this afternoon? Do we have
No,
online?
no building blocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay? I'll be
Bye.
on the call if you need me. If you don't need me, you can leave the call.
So when is criterion B due for?
We haven't set up the date yet, but it'll probably be in maybe 4 or 5 classes away.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have lots of times.
Bye.
Okay, see you guys.